So guys, Crawford and Spence is a fight that I want to see. But it looks to me like they're not going to make this fight happen. I think that it's one of those fights where Mayweather actually said, and I actually think it's Spence's side that are possibly stopping it. And here's why. I'm not saying Crawford and Bob Arum are innocent, but I just have a feeling with what the PBC president has said that, there's a lot of fighters on their side. I feel that Errol Spence and his side feel that they've got a lot of welterweights. It's not going to be easy to negotiate with Bob Arum. Bob Arum said some not great things about Al Heyman, which is not a great start, because when you wanna make a fight or negotiate a fight with somebody and you're slamming the main man of that side, it's very difficult. These guys have serious egos, and the fight is probably dead because of that. But I do think Errol Spence and his side feel that they're in a strong position because they've got many fighters that they can fight against. Because Al Heyman's got a lot of the welterweight fighters, champions. All of the top fighters are with Al Heyman, so it'll be easier for them to make Spence v Garcia or Spence v Porter or Spence v Thurman or Spence now v Pacquiao. Because they're all under one banner. Whereas Crawford is really the only star in the welterweight division with Bob Arum. Who else has Bob Arum got in the welterweight division? Nobody. So Spence is the one in a strong position because Spence could fight all of those guys. Whereas Crawford, he hasn't really got anybody. So it's not like Crawford can fight guys. He's gonna have to fight the PBC fighters in order to get the top fights in the welterweight division. Otherwise, you're going to see Crawford fighting lower level opposition, which I think he's going to do. So Crawford, Bob Arum and Crawford are going to have to start negotiating with the PBC and Al Heyman, PBC fighters and Al Heyman, in order to make the fights happen. Because otherwise, you're going to see Crawford fighting lower level opposition. Don't get me wrong, Benavidez was a good fight, but really, he's not a top-level welterweight. He needs to be stepping in there with top-level welterweights, and I just don't see Terence Crawford. I think might see Terence Crawford for the next couple of fights, maybe fight these average welterweights, and in the welterweight division, there's many fighters, there's many top fighters that, Crawford should be fighting, really. But I just don't see it. I don't see him fighting Spence or any other top welterweight anytime soon because all the top welterweights are with Al Heyman. So Bob Arum's going to have to start negotiating with Al Heyman. And he's said some horrible things, nasty things you can say about Al Heyman in terms of calling him a cancer, saying that he's not good for the sport. So Bob Arum's going to have to start negotiating with him if he wants to see Terence Crawford in big fights in the welterweight division. And I think Terence Crawford could beat most of those guys. But we need to see him in those big fights. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think? Do you think Terence Crawford is going to step up and fight any elite level welterweights anytime soon? Not because he doesn't want to fight them. It's because is Bob Arum going to be able to negotiate with Al Heyman to get him a top level fight at welterweight? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.